In the heart of the happy bamboo forest, where butterflies danced and flowers giggled in the breeze, lived a cheerful little panda named Coco. With her round belly, curious eyes, and bounciest hops, she was loved by all, especially during festival time. One bright spring morning, Coco twirled with joy. Holi was coming, the festival of colors, a time to laugh, play, and paint the world with happiness. She dashed off to gather her friends. Riri the red panda, who always snuck extra sweets. Lolo the lemur, the clumsy prankster. Tuki the toucan, DJ and beatmaster, and Nibby the squirrel, tiny but speedy. But this year, they weren't just celebrating Holi, they were going to make it the most magical one the forest had ever seen. Early in the morning, Coco woke up to a burst of giggles. "Incoming!" shouted Nibby, zooming through the bamboo grove, before tripping over a mushroom and landing in Coco's lap. He handed her a sparkling scroll, tied with a rainbow ribbon. Coco gently opened it. "Let's paint the forest with joy," it read. "You're invited to the most magical Holi ever," Coco squealed, did a triple hop spin, and hugged Nibby tight. But wait, there was something else inside, a tiny riddle. Each of her friends received one too. Solving it would lead them to their first Holi surprise. The Holi treasure hunt had officially begun. The first clues led them to the waterfall clearing. There, waiting for them, were rainbow-colored water balloons, flower petal squirt guns, and shiny buckets filled with magical colors. Lolo leaped up and shouted, "Sneak attack!" But he slipped on a banana peel, flipped in the air, and launched a balloon straight into the sky. Poof! It exploded into a glittery splash, painting a monkey bright purple. Everyone burst into laughter, and just for a moment, the sky shimmered with rainbow mist. Was that magic? Suddenly, a giant splash knocked over their stash of balloons. Coco giggled and said, "Quick, back to the waterfall, we need a refill." They dashed off, still laughing, arms full of color. By afternoon, the jungle was ready to party. Colorful lanterns hung from trees, vines twinkled with light, and flower garlands swayed in the breeze. DJ Tuki tapped his beak on the drum and called out, "Let's get our tail feathers moving." The music started. Butterflies flapped to the beat. Monkeys swung from vines. Coco and Riri stepped onto the jungle floor and performed their special twist, tap, sway dance. Soon, everyone joined in. Then, boom! A surprise color storm confetti cannon exploded, showering the crowd in sparkling powder. Above them, fireflies began to dance, forming glowing shapes in the sky. Hearts, stars, and smiley faces. Tuki dropped his brand new beat, the Pangra Banana Remix. The forest bounced with joy. Tired from dancing, the friends gathered under the great mango tree. Coco brought bamboo ladus, sprinkled with edible glitter. Riri shared her homemade, color-layered kulfi. And Tuki's rainbow fruit punch? It changed colors with every sip. As they munched, Lolo told a hilarious story about the time he dyed his tail blue by accident. Everyone giggled, even the shy hedgehog, who slowly waddled into the group hug. Then Coco stood up, a little shy, but with a big heart. She looked at all her friends and said softly, "Colors are fun, but you're the real colors in my life." Just then, fireflies floated above them and formed a glowing heart in the sky. As night fell, the forest turned quiet and still. Coco and her friends walked to a moonlit meadow, each carrying a colorful leaf. They wrote down their wishes, tied the leaves to glowing lanterns, and gently let them rise into the sky. The lanterns floated up, leaving trails of rainbow light behind them. Coco closed her eyes and whispered, "May every day feel this magical." Suddenly, the lanterns spun together and formed a giant rainbow arch above the forest. Everyone gasped. Even the forest itself began to hum and glow, as if it was smiling too. Riri whispered, "This was the best holi I've ever had." As the last lantern floated into the stars, the happy bamboo forest fell into a dreamy hush. The laughter still echoed, the colors sparkled on their fur, and the memories settled gently into their hearts. Coco placed a paw over her chest and smiled. We didn't just throw colors, we shared love. We didn't just dance, we created magic. And even though holi had ended, its magic stayed with them, painted in their hearts like a forever rainbow.